Hannelore, everything works out for the best. Reader question to Hannelore. Dear friend of light, I have been following your channelings for a long time, and would like to thank you for what you do. Hannelore's messages particularly touch me. Perhaps you could ask her at some point whether we are trapped in the cycle of incarnation when we go into the light, or whether this is a lie from the dark side. From Hannelore's point of view, what would be the best way in the acute dying process, and especially immediately afterwards, to be able to return to one's soul family and God, just like her? If you can ask this question one day, that would be wonderful. JJK, and I would like to pass this question, as it is formulated, unto you, dear Hannelore. Hannelore, dearest Jahn, from the light and through the light I come again, and again to earth, to see how things develop, and how my loved ones from the life I left behind months ago are unfolding themselves and contributing to the unfolding of all life. The human journey into the light, the return to the soul family, is always accompanied by the soul family. No one, and I like to repeat it, no one is left alone in this wonderful process, and no one remains trapped in the incarnation cycle once they have completed and mastered the incarnation cycle. We keep coming back to earth because we want to complete things, correct mistakes, and experience new adventures. It is the conscious intention of angels that we are that keeps bringing us back to earth. The dying process, which every person has gone through many times, is familiar to us when it sets in. We remember, and in the presence of our spiritual helpers and masters we go heavenward. Do not worry about what it will be like, because the process of dying is the initiation into life, and this initiation is given to every human being by the heavenly powers of light and presence. Dying suddenly or slowly, is there a difference? JJK, is there a difference in dying when you die suddenly, or when it happens more slowly, like in your case, when you were able to prepare yourself for it? Hannelore, the difference is especially for those people who are left behind. As soon as a person dies, whether suddenly or after life slowly and consciously ends, time ceases to exist. After that, we are on a level where everything can be observed and regulated. Outside of time, we have all the time in the world. As long as we are in a person's body, we can hardly comprehend this reality. The timeless plane is far away, because thinking and feeling in periods of time is imprinted on man. Many people choose sudden death, they prefer this path. Others want to take it slowly, they want to withdraw from the earthly world and leave life behind them. It is also important that each person feels intuitively when to embark on this journey, and make certain arrangements. The manner of death is up to us. It is a self-determined choice that we all make before birth. This decision reflects the learning experiences of everyone involved. There are no coincidences. How, when, and where we die, everything follows our prenatal agreements. JJK, should you just give in, since everything is regulated and managed? I can see from the various letters from readers that this topic concerns many people. Hannelore, even though you are often misled on earth, because the manipulation is significant, as soon as you have given up your body forever, heaven takes over and your brothers and sisters on the other side of the veil take over. From then on, we are in the best and most knowledgeable hands. JJK, you know, I often think of you and then I miss you still. Hannelore, it is the deep spiritual connection that is noticeable here. Throughout our lives, we are often not aware of how closely, deeply, and intimately we are connected to our loved ones. It is the invisible bond of the soul family that has an effect. As a result, this longing for someone who is no longer tangible remains alive. Our closeness remains, is more intense, more authentic and more truthful today. What is missing are the hugs and the closeness that we enjoyed all our lives. Will humanity make it? JJK, will we, will humanity be able to turn the game around? Everything is getting crazier, more wrong and more twisted. Hannelore, the answer is yes. This humanity will turn the game around. You are in the process of doing this. However, not all people will go along with it, pull along and move along. Many will remain in the earthly cycle of death and rebirth because their incarnation cycle is still unfinished. Those whose hearts leap for joy at the thought of the new earth and the new humanity united in peace and love are about to complete their journey. They are closing the last circle in this life. Many people are dying now. JJK, a lot of people are dying now, even those from the alternative scene. They are leaving. Even though some of them weren't even that old. Hannelore, they leave because they have fulfilled what they came for. Many were trailblazers. They went ahead, discovered new paths, and opened up new perspectives for people. Many of these people began to plow a field years ago that no one had plowed before. They operated with their light in spiritual no man's land. This means that this meant a great deal of energy, psychological and physical effort, as these people had to endure many attacks and overcome resistance. It is a blessing for these people to be able to end their lives and conclude them in the certainty that they have fulfilled their tasks. The joy of these great souls streaming in after their earthly work is indescribable, and the way we are received is also indescribable. The reverence that we feel for angels or masters throughout our lives as humans is reflected and shown to us by the angels and masters in heaven. As soon as we return and have completed all the clearing processes, we will receive an indescribable appreciation and love from the heavenly realms. That is what awaits us, and you can look forward to it today. JJK, what do you do all day in heaven? Hannelore, since I have fallen out of time, there are no longer any temporal restrictions or limitations. I have taken my place and am participating in creation. I am both master and student. Will you come back to Earth? JJK, will you come back to this earth? You said repeatedly throughout your life that you had no intention of doing so. Hannelore, people usually lack an overview, and this is why such incomplete statements come about, and also because one or more incarnations often mean an immense effort that one does not necessarily want to repeat. The need to no longer embody on this earth as it is now usually arises in later years of life, when the person has become tired and their life energy gradually decreases. This is how such statements come about, but they have nothing to do with the true intentions of the soul, and with the omnipresent awareness of us as spiritual beings. As soon as we end a life, a completely new horizon opens up to us. When the time comes, I will be reborn as a human being on earth. And there is still time until then, with a smile. Dearest Jahn, we conclude our gathering today. While you look to the future and don't know what it will bring, I look to the outcome that everything is moving toward. Everything is leading to the good, everything is moving toward the light. I am with you every day. Hannelore. Cosmic Love. We are held in the arms of cosmic love, and in the divine heart filled with so much love, as love is within us, around us, and radiating forth from us, as the higher heart and higher throat is being activated now to the fullest. When our live and operate from the heart and soul, and live soul-empowered lives, we tend to simplify our lives, even as we make more time to simply allow our intuitive guidance to lead us through these immensely powerful shifts into a totally new existence. It means getting the ego out of the way, and to truly ask that all fear and fear-based energy, as well as subconscious blockages dissolve, and we can now stand fully in our soul mastery. It is a huge shift which is now intensified, as said before, by the immense upgrading the solar flares are pouring in, and the seventh central sun of illumination. We are all in a state where the old programming now dissolves, and we are born anew. It is not comfortable, and it means that one also needs to be disciplined in many ways, which includes monitoring your thoughts, for what you think of manifests and takes on form almost instantly now. Your words have power, and become aware of what you speak over yourself and others. The energy your words hold, and the intent. Before bursting into anger, it is best to take very deep breaths, and then keep the mouth shut, and get back into equilibrium again, and then wisely act from the state of inner peace and love. More than this, what are you writing? What are you energetically projecting? words of judgments, or thoughts now immediately return to you, for in truth you are judging yourself. The same applies with the way you act. How does your action affect not only other souls, but humanity at large? And add to this, how does this affect the environment, the waters, the air, and all life and life forms on Earth? Are you adding to the pollution, to woes, or polarity of the old Earth, or are you making an effort to co-create the new golden age with love, through love, promoting unity and oneness? See, the responsibility lies within you, for how can you step into a new creation if you are not willing to shift your own self, and all you are already creating every day, in the seeming old Earth? That old Earth is disintegrating, and ascension means to now rise in the fullness of your being, into a totally new and much higher dimensional frequency band, where you are in this world, but not of her anymore. You are already in the new Earth, and you are co-creating with love, with fifth dimensional state, with love, within love, and through love, and pure intent, ever for the highest good of all. Yes, it means becoming more aware of all within you, and all you are projecting outwards, for as you raise your own standards and truly now live the fifth dimensional state, you simply also operate on a much higher and loving level. You become aware that all you encounter reflects yourself. You become conscious of what you are sowing, and you truly now wish to leave golden footprints of new life and new beginnings wherever you go. We are now asked to step fully into our way shower, Pathfinder roles, pioneering a totally new life on Earth, and consciously so, with love. And let us do so, with love, awe, and wonder. What is soul mission and calling? There is no shrinking anymore. There is only room for expansion on all levels now, and this all starts there within you. Archangel Gabriel, moving beyond fear. Dear ones, many of you wish to move beyond your fears. The secret to moving beyond fear is trust. Who do you trust as a guide or helper to assist you? God? An angel? An ascended master? If you don't know what you believe, do you feel like there is something more out there than you? If so, you can simply call on more. Do you believe you have a source of wisdom within yourself that always knows how to proceed? Do you trust your own divine capability? Do you trust your higher self? What we are trying to get at is it doesn't matter who you feel most aligned with to trust. It just matters that you know there is always assistance available to you, to help guide and support you as you continue to evolve. Feel into who you think is the best support for you. If you aren't sure, experiment. Test drive many different beings and see which one feels best to you energetically. Then remember to ask for help whenever you feel you need to experience extra love, support, safety, or encouragement as you continue to grow and evolve. Allow yourself to be led to the solutions that exist for you. Use your helpers, that's what they are there for. You have everything you need, always, to move forward beyond your doubts, fears, and challenges into the land of new possibilities and potentials. Finding who you trust on your team to give you that extra guidance and encouragement is how you move into conscious co-creation. We urge you to take advantage of all the wise and loving supports that are in place for you, whose greatest joy is assisting you in moving into your next greatest experience of self in divine partnership with your own inner wisdom. Source: arrayoflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.